FEMA's incompetently run, and it costs about 3 times more than it should cost. You have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked, I mean, you have a very powerful emergency power, and you can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can.
So as y'all know, Trump is getting down to business. He met with the mayor of California to talk about the LA fires, and for these people who are wanting to clean their homes, when are they going to be able to do it and how fast can they get it done? Now, of course, the mayor is saying, well, we need permits and it takes time and we want people to be safe. But Trump is like, absolutely not. This could be done in 24 hours. Let's take a look.
Move as fast as we can, but we want you to be safe. And we want you to be back in your homes immediately.
But the people are willing to clean out their own debris. It doesn't cost a lot.
Yes, and they can.
You should let them do it, because by the time you hire contractors, it's going to be 2 years.
If a family...
People are willing to get a dumpster and do it themselves and clean it out.
And they can.
There's not that much left. It's all incinerated.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just going to take a long time if you do. You can do some of it, but a lot of these people, I know that guy right there that's talking. I know my people. You'll be on that thing tonight, throwing the stuff away, and your site it'll look perfect within 24 hours. And
that's facts. A lot of people are like, I just want to get in and clean up my own lot. Like some of them probably also have their own contractors who can get it done quickly, but they're still waiting on the mayor and the permits to come through. And Trump is like, to be honest, all they have to do is ask Trump, like, hey, can we get a 24-hour, like, I don't know, universal permit so that these people can clean out these lots or get their lots cleaned out immediately and then go forth so they can start rebuilding again.
That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to wait around for 7 months till the city hires some demolition contract that's going to charge him $25,000 to do his lot.
Yep.
I think you have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked, I mean, you have a very powerful emergency power, and you can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can.
The fact that it'll cost them about like 25 grand just to get it cleaned out and then have to get it redeveloped too all over again is crazy. And I think from what I'm been told or from what I've heard, that obviously a lot of them don't have the insurance because all the insurance companies left, but let's keep going.
Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important thing is for people to be safe.
They're safe. They're safe. You know what? They're not safe. They're not safe now. They're going to be much safer. A week is actually a long time, the way I look at it. I watched hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to burn anymore. There's nothing to burn.
The place looked like an apocalypse happened. It looked like we had a war on LA.
There's almost nothing to burn. And they want to go in there. The people are all over the place. They're standing, and I say, why aren't you going in? We're trying to get a permit. And the permit's going to take them, everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
That was last night.
And that was last night.
18 months is long, y'all.
Right.
It was the first time.
Do two things. Require that it be done timely and affordable, and then secondly, that we protect those who will come afterwards. As we speak, there are 6,000 acres burning in my district on the Mexican border. There will be more fires until we include in any disaster relief items which will prevent it or at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going to see us proposing both of those.
Like water. Little things like water. You know, the party of common sense.
Like water, the party of common sense.
See, we're the party of common sense. You're not, in all fairness.
Yes, sir.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient. All right.
Thank you.
Y'all, Trump be so petty, but he really be so accurate, like water. Like, y'all trying to get so much other stuff done to the material in which you build the house or materials in which you put in place so that the fires don't happen again, but you really just need water. Like, if you would have started with water in the first place, you would have been fine. So, yeah, this is crazy. Now they're going to touch on FEMA and the role FEMA plays in helping these lots be cleaned out. And Trump is not trying to hear the crap. He's not trying to hear made up excuses. He's a man that wants to get things done. And it shows.
Yeah.
They brought thousands of people in. I don't know how they're doing in other states. They're doing a good job for us here. They've got a huge center that's open from 9 in the morning till 8 at night. But also, when you have a disaster this size, you need to be able to deploy thousands of people, which they've been able to do. Now, California, if we did it on our own, maybe we'd have thousands of people.
You do.
But if Rhode Island has
You
a
do.
Palisades disaster,
You do.
are they then supposed to keep
How many
thousands?
people do you have in California? 36? How many
Close-
million?
close to
How many million people do you have?
But
You have 40 million people. You're not going to get a few thousand people?
40 million people is a lie. You can definitely get a few thousand people, especially coming from other states and other places to help them out. He tripping.
The problem with FEMA is they come from all over the country. They end up in arguments with your people from California because they want to do it a totally different way. And
They're getting
I can live
along.
either way, but you haven't gotten very much done with FEMA and all you have to do is look at North Carolina. It's one of the great disasters of all time.
And Mr. President, you can't have Rhode Island maintain a staff of thousands and thousands of people waiting to see if they have a disaster.
Do you know who came in and fixed North Carolina or the process? Other states, people from all over the country came. And you have the same thing. You have a lot of people from all over the country. Getting the people is not a problem. Getting the organization's a big problem. FEMA's incompetently run, and it costs about 3 times more than it should cost.
I'm hoping
We
that-
could-
More money dealing with FEMA, and you have the people, like he said, from other places willing to help. You just gotta ask. You just have to have a plan. You have to have a plan position that works before you bring it to the president.
spend
get a
money
better
on
run.
schools instead of giving money to bureaucracy. It takes you so much longer.
Mr. President,
It takes you so much longer.
FEMA for helping our people.
FEMA has a standard, Brad, and I'm a builder. I was a very good builder. FEMA has a standard that's so slow. They want permit on permit on permit, and then they want permits on top of that. If you use FEMA, you'll be here for a long time. What I'm saying is get the city, get the state to give you immediate 24-hour permits. These people are going to build their own homes. They're going to get them built fast.
Yeah.
How many of the people, could I ask?
These people, they have the resources. Some people don't have resources, but there are people who do have resources that are gonna get their own homes built very fast. They're gonna get those lots cleaned very fast. There's people willing to help them. They just have to listen to what the people want. They're trying to spend so much money. Like he said, FEMA is going to be costly, and it's going to take them for a long time to do it because they need permit on top of permit on top of permit. Then these permits cost. It's too much.
One question. How many of the people, what are people going to do for financing? What are people going to do? How many people can build a home, a percentage-wise, where they don't have to go out and get funds? Some people are just not going to be able to rebuild their home because they have a beautiful home, but they don't have cash, right? So what are people looking to do in that case? You're going to have a big percentage, I would assume, Brad, like that. What are they going to do? Go ahead.
Mr. President, without your help, they're only going to get $43,000 from the federal government, even if they have a half $1 million
You
uninsured
did something,
loss.
Brad, where every insurance company in the country left California. That's why you have no insurance, because you made it so impossible. People that think like you made it so impossible. And
Brad, me?
He said people that think like you, that don't think with common sense is what he's saying, made it impossible for these people to be able to have insurance. So all the insurance companies left. And now these people don't have the resources that they need to be able to get done what they need to get done as it pertains to their lots and their homes and getting things rebuilt and redeveloped, even as it pertains to, even in real estate. They lost a lot of real estate too. It's so crazy.
Every
Mr.
insurance
President,
company.
I don't know what
I'll tell you this.
about my thinking.
I've never seen a state where almost nobody has insurance. And I said, what happened? And they said like 6 months ago they all left, and 2 years ago they had different quadrants, but they left. And you have very little insurance here. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
We had a lot of insurance companies pull out, but I have no
And
idea.
the insurance companies actually have been warning you. Now, I'm not a big fan of insurance companies, okay? They have their big drawbacks too, but the insurance company, I read the papers very well, and they've been warning California for a long time.
Yeah.
They've also been saying, we want water. You don't have water. You're supposed to get fire insurance. And the insurance company goes, you don't have any water in your fire hydrants.
How y'all don't have water in the fire hydrants? That's what I really want to know. That's kind of crazy. And then they kept saying, we do have water, but the fire department was saying the complete opposite, that there was no water. They could not find any water. They're trying to go and get water from other places and drop it into the air. They're using purses and filling it up with water. Like, it was crazy.
From the area, I appreciate the governor coming out and meeting me, Kevin. Thank you very much. And
the governor being such a good sport. We like that. We like for you to be a good sport. Even if you don't like somebody or you may not agree with their ideas and who they are, to be a good sport so that you can get things done, because at the end of the day, the people is more important, and us living in peace and just comfortability in general is more important.
We'll be talking a little bit. We want to get it fixed. We want to get the problem fixed. And there'll be some ways, but it's like you got hit by a bomb, right?
Yeah.
Like you got hit by a bomb. Would you like to say something?
Most importantly, thank you for being here. It means a great deal to all of us, not just the folks in Palisades, the folks in Altadena that were devastated. We're going to need your support. We're going to need your help. You were there for us during COVID. I don't forget that. And I have all the expectations that we'll be able to work together to get this speedy recovery.
We will. We're going to get it done. Tremendous numbers of lives have
Such a good sport.
been affected. A lot of real estate's been affected. Nobody's ever probably seen anything like this. You could almost say since the Second World War, when you think of it. I mean, nothing like this has happened. And we're going to get it fixed, so we'll get it permanently fixed, so it can't happen again. And again, we'll be talking a little bit later, and we'll get it worked out, okay?
I appreciate it, Mr. President.
Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Both of you have disagreed a lot over the past week over what has happened in this state. How do you plan to
We got to
put your
get it
differences
finished.
aside?
We're looking to get something completed. And the way you get it completed is to work together. It's the governor of the state.
And you want to know what's crazy? People don't really ask for much. Like, human beings do ask for a lot, but sometimes you just need the basics just to get it going. Like, these people want to see that there is something being done. They don't want to keep being told we waiting for permits. They don't want to keep being told that it's gonna be a week, it's gonna be a month, it's gonna be 8. Like, they're saying a week, and it sounds like they're just trying to feed them breadcrumbs, because she said maybe a week. She wasn't even positive about that. And ain't nothing, no permit's gonna take a week, first off. So the rest of them said 18 months. But Americans just want to see something is getting done. They don't want to be told you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to wait. These people want to get back into their homes. They want to get back to living normal like they were before. They tired of seeing their town looking like a dead zone, a zombie zone. So just get something done.
And we're going to get it completed. They're going to need a lot of federal help.
And if not, allow the American people to be able to go in and clean their own lots too as well.
Unless you don't need any, which would be okay.
We're going to need a lot of federal help.
So we're going to take care of things, okay?
I have all the confidence in the world we'll work that out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I guess some of you are coming with us, and some of you not. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll see you.
I'm loving seeing Governor Newsom, even though Trump called him New Scum. He's being a big person by, just being professional, because things have to get done. And like he said, we do need the federal help. Regardless of how the election went, regardless of how I feel about you, we need federal help. And if he cares about his town and he cares about, the state, then that's what you do. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether you agree or disagree. I don't agree with every single thing that Trump does, because Trump is not a perfect human being, and we should not expect perfection from human beings. You see what I'm saying? Because first off, that's how you get let down, and second off, that's how you make them your idol. They're allowed mistakes, they're allowed free will, and then we speak out when things are done that doesn't make sense or when they're a little too harsh, and hope that the person can understand where you come from as an American. But I like how he's professional. That's all we care about, like just being professional, even if you don't like this person, so that things can get done. And Governor Newsom, he's being a good sport, and we appreciate that. Because I want these people in LA to get their stuff fixed as much as they want their stuff to be fixed. Like, it's sad, it's sick what happened to their situation, what happened to them, and it's devastating. And guys, again, pray for those people who lost their homes, who don't have the finances to get their lots clean or get their house redeveloped. Pray for those people who, even in real estate, who lost those properties. They can't sell those properties, or they owe, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure the specifics, but pray for people, pray for their heart, pray for President Trump, because he wants to do good things. And unfortunately, some people think that he's just completely wicked. Why, I don't know, but hopefully he can, people will see over time that he is truly looking forward to the greatness of this country, and for this country to be better than ever, and for us to be united better than we were before. And so, yeah. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will see you guys in my next video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you disagree with anything I said. If you want to have a debate, go ahead and do so, but just be respectful to each other, guys. Again, I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed.